Well, good afternoon, everybody. Hey, Naima, thank you for all of your support. I really appreciate that. It is the world's first and only dark skinned activist, Rashida Strober, the creator, the inventor, the designer, the architect of the very first platform in history for dark skin, known as dark skin activism. A brief history. No Rashida, no colorism on social media. That's a big claim. Well, guess what? It's the truth. Back in 1998, I started this thing called dark skin activism that came out of my real life struggle going through what I call darkism as a child. And I decided to become the change that I wanted to see and was given the opportunity to speak at a college, St. Petersburg College, in 98 and created this thing called dark skin activism that is the first movement to address the systemic discriminations that dark skinned people face. From 98 all the way up until 2009, I continue to develop dark skin activism by virtue of my creative works, which includes my plays and books. By the way, I've written more books on dark skin than any human being in the world. Um, Also, the Darkism talks, all these things I continue to do to develop dark skin activism. In 2014, dark skin activism became more popular after I was invited onto Tommy Sotomayor's platform. After Tommy Sotomayor actually contacted me. So for the haters that come on here and say, "Why are you using Tommy Sotomayor's name?" It's not that I'm using his name. I'm telling you what actually happened. I'm telling the truth of this is my story, the story of the world's first and only dark skinned activist, and how we even got to this conversation about colorism. Then in 2015, dark skin activism and the dark skin activists became world famous through a viral post that I wrote about Kendrick Lamar and his I wish he was dark skinned, his light skinned girlfriend. People went crazy. I was made donkey of the day, and they said, "Who she thinks she is? Talk about this black man and his light skinned girlfriend." People never saw it before. They never heard of it before. They didn't understand what I was doing. So they mocked me. And then a funny thing happened after 2015. People all over YouTube and social media and television began to copy me. People flocked to my channel. They watched me, studied me, and then began copying and plagiarizing my work. So you have a situation where you had people that on YouTube that had channels for years, never talked about colorism. After watching and studying my work and my channel, they plagiarized my work and went back to their respective channels and passed off my work as if it were their own when it really wasn't. Bottom line is, if it had not been for Rashida Strober, myself, the world's first and only dark skinned activist, there would not be any conversations by anybody on social media, anybody on reality. All these people are getting it from me, and I'm getting tired of these dark skinned females with their fake storylines on dark skin when you didn't care about it, you didn't think about it, you just basically plagiarizing and copying. And I'm calling you out because it's only one dark skinned activist, Rashida Strober, and that's the end of the story. Actually, that's not the end of the story. Um, I'm working on a book called Inventing Dark Skin Activism, the Rashida Strober story, so that people, when I'm dead and gone, will know the real story of how Black people mocked me and then turn around and copied everything I've done regarding dark skin and colorism. It didn't come through these folks that y'all see talking about it on television and on social media. The conversation on colorism started with one person, and that's Rashida Strober, and that's the fact. Whether people like it or not, I don't care. I'm only here to tell the truth. Now, moving right along. If you want to get more information about the world's first and only dark skin activist, visit my website, darkskinactivist.com. Once again, that's darkskinactivist.com, and I'll go there real quick for you, darkskinactivist.com. And you can find out more information about me. You can Google me. You can also get access to my books and all that wonderful stuff. This is darkskinactivist.com. Now, I do have a End Darkism campaign going right now. And the End Darkism campaign is a campaign to fund the Dark Skin Activist Tour, which I have been doing since 2006, way before there was anybody talking about colorism or social media. I invented the entire lane. Facts, okay? So make sure you go to my End $1 million End Darkism campaign and make a donation, because the money goes towards me building the Dark Skin Activist Tour, which consists of my plays around only dark skin and my Darkism talks. I'm the first person to ever do anything like this. Even though people want to try to rip me off and steal from me, at the end of the day, you didn't create this. You're not the dark skin activist. It belongs to me. What God got for me, God got for me. Period. End of the story. So the books that I have available is Darkism, A Dark Skinned Woman's Revenge, and Token Dark Girl. Now, each book is $40 a piece. If you go to my GoFundMe and donate $40, you can get all three of them. If you, what is that, 4 times $120 will get you all the books. I'm sorry, $160. I'm off on my math. If you the books are $40 each, okay? And I do highly recommend that you get all of the books. Yes, so three books. If you decide you want all three of the books, that would be $120. So anyway, you can go to my GoFundMe and make your donation. And thank you very much for that. Make sure you like this video and share this video and subscribe. Now let me get into it. Now I saw, and I'm going to go ahead and drop this link up in here for you guys. I'm on YouTube, just like anybody else, and YouTube always recommending videos. I'm going to drop this link in here, and I run across this video here. Actually, it just started playing, because sometimes when you, let me just go ahead right here. Sometimes when if you have like the autoplay on there, a video will just start playing, even if you don't want it to. So I'm listening, and this young lady, I hear her start going in on this Uber driver, this dark-skinned Uber driver. And this is the video right here. You guys can go there and check it out for yourself. This light-skinned young lady, this light-skinned woman, light-skinned young lady, whatever you want to call her, she's just going in on the dark-skinned Uber driver. I mean, she's going in. And where did the argument stem from? Apparently, she got in the man's car and began acting disrespectfully. And as a result, and you guys can go ahead and watch it, I just dropped the link. As a result, he told her, I'm not taking you anywhere. And he wasn't cursing her out. He wasn't screaming and yelling. He wasn't doing any of that. He just simply told her, look, I'm not taking you anywhere because I don't like how you're being disrespectful. And he gave her multiple opportunities to kind of clean it up, to stop disrespecting him. And he was like, okay, I'll go ahead and take you. But she just kept going on and on, just going off on him, making up stuff. She was going to make, basically, she was saying she was going to make up stuff to the police, that he tried to rape her, that he tried to hit her. She said she was going to mess up his car. I mean, this chick, her vileness was just outrageous. And this was in Bronx, New York. Just completely outrageous. Now, disclaimer, because I know I always get haters that come on here that try to act like they don't understand what I'm saying when I, tell you guys about instances like this where darkism arises. This is not to say that all light-skinned women behave in this fashion. That's not what I'm saying. The point of this video is to talk about how dark-skinned women, we get stereotyped for certain behaviors that light-skinned women, either they don't get stereotyped from, people overlook it, or they get paid and become famous. Hence, the light-skinned violent women on reality shows such as Black Ink. That chick Sky she's light-skinned and extremely violent. Evelyn Lozada, you're violent, okay? Tammy Roman, you're violent, okay? These women are violent. But instead of Cardi B, you're violent. But I only see the dark-skinned women get the penalty for it. I see the dark-skinned women going to jail and getting locked up. I don't see people holding, and this guy, He actually did, in a sense, because he said, look, I'm not going to take you anywhere. And he let her know, this dark-skinned guy, he let her know, I'm not taking you anywhere. Okay. He told her, look, you know, you can lie, you can say whatever you know, she was blatantly getting ready to lie on this guy. And I do believe that she would have gotten believed, because she light skinned, he dark skinned. It's darkism. It's all darkism. Why do we not hold violent, irrational? And this is not the first time I made videos like this. I told you I've been the dark skinned activist. I own the lane. I created the lane. Everybody talk about colorism. You're copying me. You're not original. I've had a YouTube channel since 2009. The first colorism, darkism channel on YouTube. You better go back and check my videos. They beat everybody. Everybody's copying me. I'm the leader. I own the shit. And I let you know this to your face, because I don't play about the legacy on speaking on a topic that nobody gave a damn about. I don't play about that, because I'm the one that took this seriously and brought it up from my heart. Celebrities, you don't deserve to get credit for anything. So don't come on my channel telling me about, don't ever come on my channel or tag me in nothing that no Lupita Nyong'o is doing. She does not deserve credit for anything. I don't care what y'all got to say. Y'all can say whatever y'all want. In the end, I know I'm right. I'm right. I'm not going to allow other people to take credit for what I spent my blood, sweat, and tears fighting for, and they become the beneficiaries of it. No. I've been the dark-skinned activist. Let's get that straight. Let's get that straight. We're going to get it straight. Anybody that's want to disrespect that, you got to go. Okay? Thank you, Lisa Jones. I really do appreciate that. I appreciate that. So we got to start. I made a video a couple of years back where I talked about the light-skinned women that had gotten off on certain crimes, and I believe it was because of their light skin. Same thing. This lady, she was light-skinned. You can see her. She's towards the end of the video. You can see that she's clearly light-skinned, right? And, you know, I believe that she would have gotten believed because she's of a lighter skin tone. And this woman was so ratchet, so very ratchet and rude and ignorant. I mean, it was just, I thought it was something mentally wrong with her, to be honest. The way that she was talking to this man, I thought it was something wrong with her. No type of respect at all. Just, she told him to go back to his country. Well, are you going to tell Europeans to go back to Europe? You telling this dark-skinned man, you told this dark-skinned man, you need to go back to your country. Apparently, there's a lot of people that need to go back to their countries in the United States. But the rudeness of this woman was just appalling. But again, we will give these types of females a pass because they're light-skinned. While we got people, y'all can say what y'all want. And I'm going to tell the truth. I'm not a Remy Ma fan. I got to talk about Remy Ma. I'm not a Remy Ma fan like that. I do believe that she's probably one of the best lyricists out, though. I give her credit for that. She's actually talented. I'm actually a fan of the black love between Remy Ma and Papoose. But Remy Ma been railroaded. She's actually talented for real. The real deal. You could put Remy Ma in a battle rap. You could put her in the studio. It don't matter. She's of the breed, the dying breed of the real talented female MCs and rappers. It ends with Remy Ma. Okay, first let's get that straight. Remy Ma, the dark-skinned women, Remy Ma, she shot the chick and she went to prison. Yes, it was wrong. She did her time. She got out and now she's doing her thing. I can respect that. My problem is, why is it that the dark-skinned women always get penalized? They always get penalized first and the worst. I'm not condoning Remy Ma behavior. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, why are we rewarding the light-skinned females for their behavior? And hold up. And this woman is super violent. This is a violent person. Why are we rewarding? We reward these women for coming on reality TV and the light-skinned women and getting violent. Now, I have not seen Remy Ma in her, in fairness, y'all can talk about what she did all day and all night in terms of shooting her friend and whatnot. I get that. She did her time. I honestly have not seen Remy Ma get violent on reality TV. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen it. In fact, I saw her try to avoid it. But this lady right here fights and is extremely violent, and she's getting paid a lot of money for it. If that's not darkism, folks, because see, Remy cannot mess up. In fact, Remy had to soften her image. Remy Ma had to soften her image. And y'all know I'm telling the truth. To get any type of acceptance, mainstream acceptance. Because she already did what she did. You understand? She couldn't come off necessarily with this. I mean, she does still got that little persona. But overall, she done soften her image up. It's facts. She's not coming on no reality TV shows fighting and carrying on. I ain't seen that. I ain't seen it. If y'all seen it, let me know. I could be wrong, but I ain't seen it. But it is the exact opposite for light-skinned women. They turn up and they get paid. They get paid. Folks, that's darkism. It's called darkism. It's a double standard. It's a double standard. I'm tired of it. Why is it okay for light-skinned women to be disrespectful and violent? Oh, Cardi B, you take the cake. Cardi B, I don't know. I don't know if Cardi, I think they're all kind of equal. This woman has been rewarded so much by Black people and mainstream culture for being a turn-up chick, for being violent. But when a dark-skinned woman does it, they go into prison. When a dark-skinned woman keeps it real, they go into prison. Hold on. What other dark-skinned rappers went to prison? I'm gonna talk about these dark-skinned rappers, female rappers. Look him did prison time. Little Kim, y'all can talk about her skin. I don't give a damn about none of that. Look Kim, darker skinned female, went to prison. I'm trying to find a picture, an old picture of Lil' Kim. And don't come up on here hating on Lil' Kim. I'm not finna hate on Lil' Kim. I'm actually a fan of Lil' Kim. You know why I'm a fan of Lil' Kim? Because Lil' Kim is actually talented, for real. That's why I like talented people. I don't like mediocrity. I'm not impressed. Listen, they can do their thing, but I'm just not impressed with the so-called talent that's out there. I'm not feeling it. That's Lil' Kim. Lil' Kim spent time in prison. She's dark-skinned. Foxy Brown. Hold on, because Remy Ma wasn't the only one. Foxy Brown. People been talking shit about Foxy Brown for years coming at this dark-skinned woman. And by the way, she looked better than damn near all of y'all. Y'all talk crazy about Foxy, but I think a lot of y'all mad because she just looked better than you. So, you're going to talk trash about a dark-skinned woman that actually looks better. Not only does she look better than you, but she's actually super duper talented, a real lyricist, and people are haters. But this woman has been getting trashed for years. She's been getting trashed as being violent, impulsive. They've been talking shit about Foxy Brown for years. For years. But she's not capitalizing off of that. Like Cardi B. Where Foxy money at? Cardi B, you will never even be on a Fox Brown level ever. You will never be on a Remy Ma level ever. Talent-wise, no ma'am. No, ma'am. Why isn't Foxy Brown getting rewarded like this young lady for being violent? And I would argue that this woman right here is probably the most violent of them all. from what I see. But why is the darker skinned Foxy Brown getting trashed? Explain that. Somebody has to explain it. Well, I can explain it. It's called darkism. 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 People? All I'm saying is we have to ask ourselves the question. You made an excellent point. HTV3. You talked about the beautiful and the gracious and the most talented, the GOAT. She the queen of them all. I'm gonna keep her 100. Lauryn Hill. I mean, Foxy and Little Kim are among my favorites. But Lauryn Hill is not violent at all. Lauryn Hill is a peacemaker, a pro-black queen, the real deal. Lauryn Hill is not violent with nobody, but you still throwing her up there. That's darkism. What the hell? Oh my God. If y'all can't see the double standard here, y'all are insane. If y'all can't see the darkism here, y'all are darkest yourselves. A darkest. That's my term. Darkest. DARKIST. Darkest. So definition in my book, Darkism. 25 ways dark-skinned people are discriminated against. Okay. Reading some more of your comments. HTV3. You said, you said not a Rashida fan, but when Sky walked up to her for that hug and reconciliation, and you're talking about she has the same name as me. You're talking about the Rashida on the reality show. Let me read your comment. You said not a Rashida fan, but when Sky walked up to her for that hug and reconciliation, and Ross shocked her, whoa. In that Miami moment, Ross seemed more like the Virgo and Sky the Aqua random. Okay. I didn't see that, but okay. Shout out to everybody for watching. Vigata from Universe 7, you say Lupita contributes to dark skin in her movies, especially Wakanda. No, she doesn't. It's the other way around. Lupita is a benefactor of my hard work and other people who have advocated for dark skin. She doesn't contribute to anything. She's gaining from it. No. We're not going to do that. Lupita at the beginning of her career, if she would have came out at the beginning of her career, let me get off of her for a second because I read some of y'all comments. Hold on, let's talk, because you talk about Lupita. That's not the truth. I gotta correct people when they're lying or when they're misinformed. Lupita is a benefactor of dark skin activism. Lupita came on the scene after Rashida Strober started dark skin activism and was fighting for years before she was even thought about or heard of. That's not true. She came on the scene in a big way in 2014 with 12 Years a Slave. After all the damn grassroots hard work of Rashida Strober and a few others, Cola Booth, fighting for this, because I'm not giving other people credit where it's not due. This woman is a benefactor. She's not contributing to anything. She is benefiting from it. So that's not true. If in fact, when Lupita first came out in her career, and if she would have talked about dark skin as her platform, then I would have gave her some respect. I'm not giving you respect for jumping on the bandwagon after the hard work has been done. Hell no. If anybody I'm going to give respect to, I'll give it to Lauryn Hill. I'm not giving Lupita that type of respect. I'll even go so far as to give it to Foxy. I'm not going to give it to no Lupita Nyong'o. You're wrong on that. Call me a hater. I've been called a hater before. I don't care. I don't even care. I'm only here to tell the truth. Okay? But here's what I want to say. Oh, let me read another comment you made, because this is a good comment here. H3V3. You said Miss Sherry Jackson, another dark-skinned beauty, former tax worker. She too was made to serve 4 years in prison. Google her. case if I'm from America. You know what? I think I know who you're talking about. I've heard of her before. Very, very smart, intelligent woman. Sherry Jackson, IRS. Yep. And there's her name comes up. Yep. And this lady, look at this. Yep, you're absolutely right. And she's not violent. She's not violent. She's not violent. This woman is, I actually listened to some of her talks online. And this lady is a very, very intelligent, dark-skinned Black woman, knows her shit. Okay? She knows what she's talking about. And you are absolutely right. Okay? It's darkism. It's nothing more than darkism for exposing the ills of the tax system. What happens to her? She ends up getting locked up. It's a pattern with dark-skinned women. And I have cited this study more times than I could count. The Villanova study that proved that darker-skinned women get more prison time than lighter-skinned women. It's all darkism. It's all darkism. Yeah, you're right, Gun Street's beneficiary. You're right. Let's see what you just said. Abraka, I hope I got your name right. I might be mispronouncing it, but you made it. You're making a good point. You said you need a manager in order to own darkism. Otherwise, people will exploit you. Well, I do own darkism because it's my book and it's copywritten material with the United States Copyright Office. So I can always go and file a copyright infringement claim. So understand clearly that darkism is copywritten material with the United States Copyright Office. Again, all it takes is for me, if I feel that my copywritten material is being infringed upon, all it takes for me is to go and file a claim, a lawsuit in a federal court. Okay, so I mean, but you're right though, and I like what you said, Abraka. I'm so sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. You said you have to collaborate with someone who is good-hearted. Good-hearted. That's the key word. Good-hearted to help you out of it and gain recognition and you deserve as the owner. But that's the problem. Here's the ugly truth. A lot of these folks are evil, vicious, selfish, low-down. They like to steal, especially in the entertainment industry. They need projects. They need new things. They need new angles to come at with. So they don't give a damn about nobody else. They'll steal to benefit themselves, to keep themselves on top. That's why I don't care about Lupita and her book. I could care less about that. If somebody gave it to me, I would throw this shit in the trash, straight up. Because it's been is a marketing ploy for her to benefit off of other people's hard work. I got no respect for it. And your keyword was good-hearted. They're not good-hearted. They're not good-hearted. Vigata, we're talking about dark skin, the person that created the dark skin platform and the dark skin movement. No, Lupita did not do that. And I'm going to take you out of my comments if you keep coming on here lying. I'm not giving her credit for nothing. She is a beneficiary. So I wish you would stop coming on here lying and not being honest, because this woman has benefited off of my hard work. You are not being honest and telling truth. I don't give a damn how many movies you are in. We are talking about, did you come out on your platform initially when you were an unknown actress, and did you bolster dark skin? You didn't. You didn't. You didn't. Being a dark-skinned actress does not qualify you as someone that's creating a platform for dark skin. You didn't do that. You're lying. I hate when people lie. It's one thing I can't fucking stand is a liar. I can't stand people that lie. If you're going to tell the truth, come tell me the truth. I can accept the honest truth. But this woman, like in all other dark-skinned actresses, they never made being dark-skinned the focal point of their dark skin. They're using the shit because they see people on social media like me that made it pop. So stop lying. Let me get you off of my thing because you're pissing me off. I'm not going to sit up here and listen to this foolishness when I know people are ripping me off and stealing from me. Goodbye. I ain't got time for that because I'm not going to sit up here and you're not being honest. Again, I'm a person that's about honesty and truthfulness. If you're gonna talk to me about honesty and truthfulness, then you have to bring me some facts about a dark-skinned woman actually saying, I'm gonna take up the initiative for dark skin as my main cause. Lupita Nyong'o and no other dark-skinned woman, famous or not, did not do that. Rashida Strober did that. Facts. So miss me with yes. Miss me with it. I'm so sick and tired of people lying and stealing and plagiarizing from me. I am tired of it. All right. To get back to the main topic that I wanted to convey before I get out of here, we have got to hold light-skinned women equally accountable when they do things that dark-skinned women do. If a dark-skinned woman and a light-skinned woman do the same exact type of crime, for example, or engage in the same type of behavior, for example, we need to be honest and call out both of them as wrong, right? We need to be honest and not give one privilege over the other. And that's the main thing that I want to get across in this video. I want fairness. Straight up and down. I want fairness. I'm looking for honesty. I'm looking for fairness. Okay, that's all this is about. It is about fairness. And I know people gonna come on here and lie on me because y'all love to lie and not be honest and try to misconstrue what I'm saying. And I'm gonna repeat. I know that not all light-skinned women behave in a violent way. That's not the issue. Not all dark-skinned women behave in a violent way. Okay? What I am saying is I want equality in terms of the treatment. We cannot reward one and bash the other. That's not fair. I'm a person that's about fairness, truth, and honesty. Okay? That's what I'm all about. And I'm just tired of seeing so much unfairness. I'm tired of seeing so much unfairness. I'm looking for fairness. That's all. That's it. That's all I ask for. I want to thank you guys for once again for listening. The world's first, the only dark-skinned activist, Rashida Strober. I am the reason why anybody talks about dark skin colorism, even though they don't want to give me credit. They're trying to give it to celebrities. They didn't. History is going to prove and show they didn't create none of this. And I have a book that I'm currently editing. It's called Inventing Dark Skin Activism, the Rashida Strober Story. And I have my $1 million End Darkism campaign to expand the Dark Skin Activist Tour, where I perform my plays and give Darkism talks. Those of you that support my work, make sure you go and make a donation. This is the page right here where you can go. I'm going to go ahead and drop the information in the chat box once again. You can also go to my PayPal, which is icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. You can also go to my Cash app, which is Rashida Lala. I'm going to put all of that in there because I'm never going to stop fundraising and fighting because I'm going to make it happen. It's already happening. And I know that there are people out there that genuinely support my work, and I invite you to go ahead and financially support it. Once again, the PayPal email address is icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. Make sure you like the video, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you donate. And I want to thank you for listening in to the world's first and only dark-skinned activist, Rashida Strober, the creator, the inventor, the architect, the designer of the very first platform in history for dark skin, known as dark skin activism.